Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Low Budget Review Show. I am your host Eric Smith, and today I'm talking about Sweet Story by Carlton Mellick III. This is from Eraserhead Press. And I'm going to just read back cover copy because that's how I'm rolling today. Sally is an odd little girl. It's not because she dresses as if she's from the Edwardian era or spends most of her time playing with creepy talking dolls. It's because she chases rainbows as if they were butterflies. She believes that if she finds the end of the rainbow, then magical things will happen to her. Leprechauns will shower her with gold, and fairies will grant her every wish. But when she actually does find the end of a rainbow one day and is given the opportunity to wish for whatever she wants, Sally asks for something that she believes will bring joy to children all over the world. She wishes that it would rain candy forever. She had no idea that her innocent wish would lead to the extinction of all life on Earth. Sweet Story is a children's book gone horribly wrong. What starts as a cute, charming tale of rainbows and wishes soon becomes a vicious, unrelenting tale of survival in an inhospitable world full of cannibals and rapists. The result is one of the darkest comedies you'll read all year, told with the wit and style you've come to expect from a Mellick novel. So there's your nutshell. And for the too long didn't watch folks, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. And it does read very much like a children's story. And there is an author's note that says, "This book is not for children, although it was written in the style of a children's book. Please do not read it to your kids. If it were a movie, the rating would be a hard R, maybe worse, like a Q." But anyway, he goes on. But very, very enjoyable. Sally is a 9-year-old girl who, as it says, she chases rainbows, and we are immediately put into this sort of strange world. There's a blurry side of town where the kids from the not blurry side of town, they're told not to go there because you can't see things clearly. But Sally ends up going there because she's chasing this rainbow, trying to find the end of it. And as it clearly says on the back cover copy, she gets a wish that it rains candy, and there are unintended consequences. I love the way this is written. I love that Sally's parents are always just called the father and the mother, and they have very distinct personalities. Sally has her dolls that she talks to, and they run around and play and do things, and some very funny things happen there. But even when it turns dark, when it starts raining candy and things are going horribly wrong, there's still some very funny things happening, but it does get to a point where it becomes incredibly dark and not funny anymore. And that is, in my opinion, great storytelling. And there's a little cartoon in the back that Carlton Mellick wrote and drew. But I don't want to give anything away, which is one of the reasons I read the back cover copy, because I can't be blamed if there's spoilers on the back of the book. But yes, very well written. Sally is our POV character. It's not first person, but Sally is in every single scene as far as I can remember. So everything is from her POV, and very interesting characters. Sally has an older sister, and there's the heavy-set boy next door that has a crush on Sally, and he's an interesting character. There's a teacher who is a terrible person, but an interesting character. And the things that happen because of the candy rain are interesting and sometimes funny. And as I said, they start to get darker, but still can be amusing. The father I really enjoy the father character. And it's just a tiny little quick read, and it's classic Mellick, at least in regards to the Carlton Mellick III that I have read, which is a tiny fraction of what he's actually put out. I'm trying to rectify that. But sweet story. Carlton Mellick III, Eraserhead Press, 4 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend it. I don't really have a question for this video, and as far as recommendations go, I would say just check out anything by Carlton Mellick III. The first book that comes to mind, if I were going to recommend a specific Carlton Mellick book, is, I believe it's called Cannibal Candyland. They have a bunch of his books listed back here, but I don't see that particular book. Does this list it in the About the Author? No, it doesn't. I think it's called Cannibal Candyland. Great cover, and the closest to the type of story that this is within the Carlton Mellick that I have read. Some of his stuff can be pretty dark. Some of his stuff is a little more amusing. And so check out Carlton Mellick. He's gonna have like Ape Shit is the first thing that I read by him. If you're a fan of slashers or cabin in the wood type stories, but with a bizarro twist, check that out. If you're looking for something a little different, a horrific children's story, you can check this out. And the Morbidly Obese Ninja I read. So I think maybe if you're a fan of anime or manga, if I remember correctly, that might be something you'd want to check out. He's got all sorts of stuff. Just check it out. That's my recommendation. So there you go. If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post spoiler warning. We try to be polite here at the Low Budget Review Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. All the usual YouTube stuff. And if you care to follow me on other social media, I'll have links for my Instagram and Bluesky in the description below. And that's all I've got. This has been the Low Budget Review Show. I have been Eric Smith. And until next time, read more books.